Hi, welcome to Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. My name is Tony Selzo. I have Mark Ryan. We're in Dayton, Ohio. We just had an incredible launch this morning. And thank you so much for your participation in it.
Right. Glad to be part of it.
Mark is a realtor, and who's the company? What's the name of your company?
Mark Ryan Group, but with REMAX Victory.
With REMAX, that's where I was going for. Mark Ryan Group. Now, Group, you're actually a team.
Correct.
And how many people do you have on your team?
There's 5 of us.
Okay.
There's myself as the team leader. I am broker, and then my wife Laura works as kind of the marketing manager and kind of keeps the team together.
Sure.
And then she's also a loan officer, so she works.
She's your wrangler.
Yeah. She's the brains of the operation. I'm
Yeah.
just here to look pretty.
Yeah.
So she also works as a loan officer, so a lot of our buyer clients choose to use her.
Sure.
Just kind of makes the process a little easier.
Sure.
Gets them a better deal.
Oh yeah.
Then I have 2 buyer specialists
Okay.
that work exclusively with buyers, and then also an administrative person to handle the day in, day out.
Okay.
Management of all of
Yeah,
that.
and you're kind of a big deal. I get to say that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You've only been doing this for how long?
A little over 5 years.
5 years, and to have a team and to be doing as well as you are, that's saying something.
I'm proud.
Yeah.
We work hard, but it's true that in real estate, a lot of people are out of the business. Well before now.
Sure.
So, yeah.
So how'd you get in the business?
I had been in retail for years, started in the mortgage business, and then initially got into the real estate business as a way to build the mortgage business, and quickly realized that we should really just focus on the real estate business and let the mortgage
They get a
business
bigger
happen.
paycheck anyways, yeah.
Well, and that's where the business originates. At the time it was the refi boom, but that was going to go away.
Sure.
If you didn't focus on purchase business, you weren't going to be in the mortgage business very long.
Sure.
So, but quickly realized
and the
that's a
fact
better
that
way
you
to go.
understand that whole financing part, where a lot of realtors don't, I think that's a huge differentiator.
It does help. Helps manage the process a little better and know when something is and isn't going to happen.
Sure.
And just educate the consumer too.
What would you say is the one thing that makes you different from all the other guys out there?
The team helps, but there are other teams. I had another broker friend of mine actually pointed out the other day that he thinks our niche is really knowledge. I'm big into education, so knowing how to work different things. We're specializing a lot in short sales. We're helping folks avoid foreclosure. So having that specialized knowledge, having the mortgage knowledge, just I try to stay as cutting edge on whether it be marketing or negotiating or whatever it would be.
Now, does that attracted you an ideal client? Who would you say that is?
From the team standpoint, it can kind of be anybody, a buyer or seller, but from a listing side, which is where I focus my energy, we're doing a lot of seminars and things like that, looking for folks that are in foreclosure and giving them options to that.
Okay.
And there's quite a few options. Most of them I don't get paid.
Yeah.
It's just helping them. If I can keep a foreclosure off the market, that's better for the for the industry.
Sure.
And if I can, if they can't do that, but I can sell their home, well then that's good for them. But either way, it's building that relationship so down the road they're going to be happier that I did
Sure.
that.
Plus, no telling how many of those people you educated that are now going out in the marketplace and speaking well of you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why if I can't help them, at least they said, well, hey, Mark tried, and if I did, either way, it's building that goodwill with the folks.
Now, you're predominantly referral based in the way you build your business.
A good bit. I do get a lot of internet
Leads Sure.
because of what I do, and with that foreclosure avoidance type
Sure.
of thing. There's
Sure.
a
In
lot
the
of folks that
education
call me.
seminar, yeah.
Yeah.
But you built your business on some key strategic relationships.
Sure.
What do they look like? What kind of jobs or businesses do they have?
Kind of ideally for me is anybody that would have a group of people that would be interested in a seminar.
Okay.
Whether it be on how to buy a home, explaining the tax credit for first-time buyers, how to avoid foreclosure. So churches or civic groups, somewhere where they want a speaker to come in and kind of educate their group about whatever that.
Where no one really has to say that they're in the problem, but they can follow up with you
just because
later.
it's in the news, and if they just want to kind of come and listen. And some of it is that they just want to know, hey, what's going on with this?
Who's helped you get those type of opportunities? Or has it been maybe a financial planner that's doing the same kind of thing, or has it been, or even started getting that going yet?
We're starting getting it going, and really the people that are kind of putting me in touch are just folks from Rainmakers, honestly. Where I've explained to them what I'm looking for, and they're saying, hey, I know this person, and, let me put you guys together and see what we can do.
Maybe other strategic advisors for people's own personal wealth, like that financial planner, the insurance guy. I mean, those basic good long-term strategic relationships where people have a large database that they're talking to on a consistent basis. fits your profile, makes a good referral, they look like a hero, so do you.
Right, yeah, absolutely. And we send a lot of business back and forth, and contractor, I have a contractor I do a lot of business with that, same type of thing, where I'm in a position where I'm working with you on buying a home or selling your home, but there's a lot of other ancillary services that I can send out to, or that they can send back. Divorce attorneys, bankruptcy attorneys are another ones that are good.
So if someone's using, and just saying, sorry to sum it up, if someone uses education as a competitive advantage,
right?
I mean, that's really, and they're dealing with, people's personal finance, they're probably a good long-term strategic relationship for you. Or they're selling to churches or civic groups, or they use that similar strategy where they can leverage that network to you.
Right.
That's a good way. That's another good relationship for you. Is that fair?
That's fair. In fact, I hadn't thought of somebody that actually sells to churches as being a good connection. So appreciate that.
My pleasure. My pleasure. That's what we do. Now, how would they get a hold of you if they were so inspired by your good looks,
sure,
and my lack thereof, they wanted to call you and find out, have you become their realtor? How would they do that?
Phone number would be 937-353-4600, or multiple websites, but markryangroup.com.
Okay.
Or Digging Up Dayton is my blog site. So for those of you that are a little more familiar with the internet, two different avenues.
Digging Up Dayton.
Digging Up Dayton.
You've been Buzz. Thanks, Mark Ryan.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.